What is good, YouTube? I'm YOLOing this video, so if you don't get as much editing, it's because I want to get it out quick. There's a lot to get out. Mage Tower, at the current time I'm making this, is at 83%. So this is what I think is going to be the most important stuff to do right now to prepare for the class challenges. This warlock didn't know what the fuck he didn't know what he was getting into, man. That's okay though. Alright, I'm gonna cover this in a couple different things. First, I'm gonna tell you what I expect to see, and then I'm gonna tell you what you should prepare by bringing with you, basically. So I guess two parts. I'll try to go over it super quick. So what do I expect? What do I expect? I expect something a lot like time walking item level, like where your item level, it doesn't matter how big it is, you're not going to get any stronger. I would also expect something like instanced PvP, where maybe your legendaries don't work, or like you have a flat template almost. So it doesn't matter how much you build your character outside the game, it's not going to make the challenge itself easier. I would also expect item level to not scale damage points, because they did say they want this to be a challenge, and the green fire a lot of people couldn't do for a long time. So I wouldn't expect there to be an easy way to get through it. I would expect to have to use all my class abilities, even in some minuscule way. Like as a Ret Paladin, I can cleanse once every 8 seconds. You almost never do it. Maybe if you're feeling like a nice guy and you see somebody has poison, you'll cleanse it off them. But for the most part, you almost never hit that button. And I would expect to see maybe challenges like a mob putting something on you that like does half your damage, or half your life and damage if you leave it on for like 8 seconds, or so, something small like that, you know? I would expect to not be able to use items. I'm throwing that out there. Kind of like a lot of things got nerfed in BGs and in PvP, I would expect it to be a lot like arenas, where you just flat out can't use anything at all. And maybe mage food, but probably not even that. The last thing I would expect is for everything to be overtuned the first day. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be too hard so that nobody completes it quickly, and then everybody will hit the forum saying this is impossible. They'll nerf it, and I don't know, maybe on day 2 or 3 it'll get significantly easier, where not just like 2% of the population can do it, but like maybe 20% can do it. That's what I would expect. So if it's overtuned right off the bat, I'm not going to be surprised. That's pretty much it. I mean, look, what else worse could they do? Alright, now what can you do to prepare? Well, not a lot. Here's what you need to have. Firstly, you need to have level 35, I believe, in your weapon, so that you can unlock the new traits. So you have to have the new traits unlocked. That's the only thing I know for sure. And this is only going to last 3 days. So you should make sure you got your ducks in a row while you got time to. Alright, now here's a list of items you should probably bring, just in case items are able to be used in here, or what I would bring. This is what I bring at World PvP anyway. For potions, you're going to want a health potion, obviously, in case you don't have the ability to make yourself one like a warlock. You're going to want to probably bring invisibility potions. You have 2 options here. You got the Draenoric ones, and you got the whatever the new ones are called. This is to kind of get a reset on a fight. So if you're in a fight, you can't win, just pop an invis potion if they don't have a bleed on you, and it usually resets the mobs. You're going to want DPS pots to try and put out the most possible damage you can, in case it's like a you need to burn down before enrage timer type deal. You're going to want to have flask for the same reason. Probably bring the damage one. Don't worry about the stamina, even if you're a tank. You probably want to even bring first aid. You got two things here. You got salves and you got bandages. Alright? I'm not sure if they share cooldown, to be honest. I've never used them both at the same time. But if they don't, you can macro them together and use them both at once. Salve probably and bandage. Gives you a hot, and then you heal yourself. That's it, right? Some things you may want to bring. Mage food. Carry a bunch of non-scripts. Now the food. What food buff should you go for? Should you go for your stat one? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm going to be going with Fighter Chow, to be honest. It doesn't seem like much, but if I can get Invis Pod off, I might be able to get full health before the Invis runs off, is what I'm thinking. So if I'm really hurting, if I got no cooldowns, I might be able to get a reset and get full health at the same time. Whereas like, you know, I already got a class that's going to give me 1,300 boost in my damage. On my primary stat is like 375 really that necessary on the secondary stat? Or is having the ability to heal yourself in between like maybe mobs when you have like a couple seconds of non-combat? I think that could be really, really powerful. Alright, and the last thing I would do to prepare is to set up macros. Get yourself some self-heal macros, stack some things together, put your potion with your healing thing, so when you go to flash a light, you use your health pot first. Maybe don't use that as a standard, but just for the challenge, you know, if you're super scared, you're gonna take a lot of damage. But I got a link to a macro video, I'm gonna leave it in the description below if you got no idea about macros, and maybe you just want some new ideas on this. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't really know what else to expect for that. I'm gonna do this in a 2-part video, to be honest. Yeah, so on the second part, I'm gonna go ahead and wait until it actually comes out, give it a test go, and tell you how you actually should be prepared for this. Like what you can actually use, like if you can use items or not, if you can use food buffs or not, if this is actually really hard or not. I'll fill you all in on part 2, and on part 2, I'm actually going to save it for the second round of this match. So you're not going to know if we won or not that you watch, if you actually cared enough. That's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head to expect. Maybe, just in case you can, like, use, like, just in case gear doesn't scale, probably try to push your item level up as high as you can before this thing comes out too. If you got all your other stuff in order, you got your items, you got your macros, you got your food, you got your first aid, you got your legendaries, like, you know, pump your item, run some mythic plus, do some normal or heroic nighthold, do whatever you gotta do. Your item level a couple points higher. Make sure you're working on your main stat in case it's not based on templates. But yeah, that's about all I got for you here. Hopefully everybody is prepared. This is probably coming out in the next couple hours, so probably only have like 30 minutes before the things actually come out. Actually watch this video. I don't even know. But anyway, have a good one, guys. Good luck in the BGs.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more wacky content, and drop a like if I'm on the right track and you're having a good time. Anyways, have a good one, guys, and Godspeed.